Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. Hello, hello, good morning. How are you? How are you? Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. Hello, just opening the window. Good morning. Hello. Good morning, Carrie. Hi, Mads. Hi, Caitlin. Hi, Josie. Hi, Roshinka. Tell me, how did I do? 3 stars or 10 stars? Good morning, Miss Melanie. Good morning. Hi. Good morning. It's a beautiful day. It's a lovely day. I'm here with you. What else could we want? Good morning. Good afternoon. Josie and Carol, good afternoon. Robin with a long O. Are you serious? Okay. Robin, like that. True story, when I was visiting Germany all summers, I would go down south to visit extended family, and they would say, we cannot pronounce Raben. So they sometimes would call me Reuben, like the sandwich. Kooky. Hi, Miss Aggie. Good morning, hippity hoppity. Good morning. Hi, Tanya. Hi, Amanda. Hi, Anna. My friends, I want to say, how's my girls today? But I don't want to sound too kooky. Good morning. How are you? How did you sleep? How are you doing? Those of you already partly through the day, how's it going? I'm sending so much love from my heart to you, and such a joy that we get to be together. You know, what a blessing, what a joy, what a privilege, what a love. Yeah. Okay. Roshni. How's that? Roshni. Hello. I love learning our names. You know, it's one of those things to speak a name. I've said this before, but to speak your name is a sacred thing. So this is why I ask. Yeah, and do my best to remember from day to day. Good morning. It's a beautiful day. That's awesome. Please say hi to the girls for me, Josie. Oh, great. Yay. All right, let's see how I do. Number 1 husband in the house. Good morning. So, hello, honey. Jeff helped me pick the outfit today. I hope you like it. It's very nice. It has the flutter wings, which I always love. You know, I probably haven't said this in forever, but whenever we started, you know, in the States, having our experience of what you guys have been dealing with much longer overseas, I said, I am going to wear tropical for the duration. And I own a lot of flowery clothing, bright clothing, so it's not a problem, but that's the commitment every day. So this top is kind of on the edge, and so I have very flowery pajamas on. Here. It totally does not go, but who cares, right? That's the joy of this time. Yeah. Literally, you're in the house. I did say in the house, and you literally are in the house. Cute. So good morning, Miss Jana. Good morning. So let us cheers. I say we cheers to what? A magnificent day, a continued magnificent day, a continued day of light and joy and healing and anything you want it to be. That's what I want to say. Cheers. That's sweet. Jana, you're listening on your walk? I gotta open a window, more windows, you guys. That's nice. Could listen to anything. Cheers. So, friends, you know what comes next? Did you pick a word of the day today? Did you choose one for yourself? Did you wake up and hug yourself? Did you wake up and love yourself? Yeah, you guys are so great. I love you guys. Say hello to each other. Apparently, there's a lot of jokes going around here today. Are we in a frisky mood today? I like frisky a lot. Good morning, Caitlin. Good morning, girls. Thank you for saying good morning. I will say good afternoon. Yeah, it's so nice. The world needs our cheers. Yeah. You guys are so cool. Your word today. All right. Thank you, Tanya. Your word for the day is appreciation. That is beautiful. This just brings so much energy in, doesn't it? Already, I feel it when I see that. Your word of the day is cheers. I love it. I can tell living with number one husband as I do, I said to him the other night, I was thinking about how you guys said, say you're proud of people. It's not weird. So it's like, I'm really proud of you because he's doing amazingly through this time. And it's so cool how all of you are, my friends are, you guys are rocking this time. And somebody needs to give you a medal, really, an award, because there's a lot of possibilities for how we choose to ride through this time, and you are doing it this way, and I love it. I love it. Security in myself. Caitlin. Okay, I love that. Yeah, frisky. It is a good word, Jana. Your word for today is make. Yeah, smiles, fun, food, and craft. I love it. Yeah, music. I got my headphones all charged up, and today, wow, just look out. I just feel this energy. So was sitting this morning a bit asking, and I didn't say, what is Robin's word of the day? I chose resilience. That's my word, resilience. Yeah. Carol, your word is just be me. It sounds so wacky-tacky, but it feels so good. Not wacky-tacky. It's amazing. And we could all use a dose of me. And Carol, wait till you hear today's message. You're going to be like, am I on point or what, people? Receive is so beautiful. Receive is so beautiful. And hippity hoppity, is it Michelle? Please remind me if you want to. Practice, that's nice too. I love these words. So I am on with resilience. Resilience. When I think about the energy of resilience for me, it reminds me that through anything, I come back. It's amazing. You can have a difficult night or a difficult period of time, or, okay, good. Or something strange happening in your neighborhood. Who are you going to call? Ghostbusters. Oh, God. Carol, it sounds like your word got into my energy here. I'm just going to be me too. Resilience. We're okay, and we can come back, and we can be even more amazing because of the experience. Resilience. So that's my vibe for today. And hello on the replay. Hi, friends on YouTube. Did you choose a word for today? You can just say it right now while you're watching. So sitting with this energy today, the first piece that comes in, and it's so beautiful, is, do you ever think of yourself as a leader? Do you ever think of yourself as a thought leader or a light sparkler leader? I know a lot of you teach. I know a lot of you coach. I know a lot of you, you have a platform, let's say, or whatever we want to call it. You're the vice president of your company, that all of it is leading. Do you ever think of that? But today, the invitation, and again, I sit for guidance and ask, according to the Course in Miracles, what would you have me say, How would you have me say it? What is the message that wants to come through? Because I've got plenty of opinions to go around, but I really want this to be a time where we're all receiving nourishment. Let me just adjust my bra straps, okay? Hang on. I want this to be nourishment for all of us coming from a higher place. And so that's what this is. You're a leader. Think about it. You're a leader. And today is a day of an invitation to step into an even bigger role with what you're already doing around your leadership. So be sitting with that. Maybe jot down my leadership, or just consider that, leadership. Good morning, Isa. Good morning. You're in a unique position to lead because you're you. And as Carol said, just being you is something really powerful. In a way, it's like, the glass is really clear. The lens is really clear. The sparkles are really able then to shine. And each of us has an opportunity, a sacred opportunity to shine now, to share, to help, to love, to help each other. And we do it best by, yes, being our truest selves, all of it. Perceived flaws, perceived not good enough stories, perceived truths, because it's not really real. The stuff we carry against our own hearts, all of it is on purpose. And our job, our mission, should we choose to accept it, is to really be grounded in the fullness of who we are and learn to accept all of us exactly as is. When the judgments come, and they will, when the stories come, and they do, just to let it go by like a cloud. Clouds are going by. I'm looking, our sky is so gorgeous, lots of fluffy white clouds, and those stories of upset or what have you, they just can go by without us glomming on to them saying, it's true. I need to do another 500 years of therapy. No. So, and when people come to see me for healing sessions and or now we're all virtual, so when we're connecting, my thing is, I'm like the midwife. You are the guru. I'm not the anything. I'm here to assist you in knowing that you've got this. Right now you're amazing. Right now you're awesome. Right now you're ready to fly. And those edges that we have, that's what we're here to heal, to reveal and heal. So good morning, Rain Cloud. You're here as a leader. You're a leader. You're a leader. You're a leader. When you step into that truth, what would you like to be doing, to share? Feel free to let me know if any connections are coming to you in the comments. What would you do if you really knew you were a leader? You are a leader in terms of how are we ushering in this time? Because lots of us are still ushering it in, getting used to it, acclimating. How are you exiting this time? Some of you are, in a different, we're all around the world here this morning, so we're all in different phases with this. But how are you ushering this time? How are you receiving it? How are you choosing to go with it? This is definitely some time for transformation for each of us. And as I was saying yesterday, this is our metamorphosis, we're exiting the cocoon as the most magnificent and, in a way, unrecognizable self. So Caitlin says, I had a huge come to Jesus moment about this exact thing last night. My husband kept trying my desire for security in myself and love for who I am into leadership too. This is wild and a beautiful connection. He kept tying it in. Yeah. So, this, Caitlin, high fives, and to number one husband. Yeah. Cosmic. Awesome. This is what I think, like when we decide to show up It's very exciting, actually. Just like along with the rest of the notes, just drop the mic right here. When you decide that you're part of a posse, you decide that you're open to receiving and that you belong and you show up and then you just keep doing it. Your heart is always doing the healing, and you made the decision to get on the ride. It's the coolest thing that then the guides or God, the angels, or just the nature spirits, the essence of who you truly are, it's always returning to you in these most amazing ways. It's always whispering to you. It's through your husband saying that, or like me too the other night saying, I'm really proud of you, to number one. It's this exact place. So this desire for security and the desire to love yourself for who you are, exactly as you are, that is leadership. Exactly. Yeah. Cosmic awesome. Yeah. You're getting high fives from number one mother-in-law. Lots of high fives. So you're in a unique position to lead. So now's the time to know what you know really strongly. No iffies, no wafflies, no, I don't know. Is it okay? You know, sometimes I hang up. Great example. I hang up with you here and I go away and my ego gets onto one thing I said. Something I said on this thing. Doesn't matter how many of you will say this was awesome or how good I feel, because really, like, we're always the barometer. If it feels good, you know, you're really amazing, you know, you're fine. But you can go away and you can feel like, why did I say that? Why did I do that? You know, sometimes it's like, why did I start crying there? Whatever the judgment story is. How about, if you can relate to that, that you say, this is my leadership. That's my leadership. And that's my leadership. And that's my leadership. Showing me who I am. There it is. That's my leadership. I got to get used to this. This is what it's like to be me and to shine. And I'm not, you know, I've spent a lot of my life holding myself back. I'm speaking for us all, right? Holding ourselves back, judging, it's to this or to that, or we don't have enough education yet. A lot of us have that story, don't we? Need to sign up for one more thing and one more thing. And, you know, I always feel like the reason we want to sign up for things is to remember who we truly are. So if you come to me for healing, sometimes I'll take relating. Woo! Oh, I love you guys are awesome. So much love going on here. Sometimes people will call and say, I don't know if I need to see you for healing. And I'm always like, you probably don't. If you're not clear, if you're not sure that you're ready, you want to be fully expressed. And this is for any class you want to take. Beautiful. The first golden finch I've seen of the year just fluttered at the window here. Just tried to like literally land on the glass. Didn't hit it. We're open to all kinds of affirmations here, aren't we? Here she is. She's just sitting on a branch staring in at me right now. Beautiful. So, you guys, yeah. So how would it be to just say, you know what I want? If I sign up for anything, if I read another book, if I take another course, if I am really big on being supported. So when I take a study class, right now I'm doing a few things like Carolyn Mace's the Phoenix. I can't remember what that's called. She has a new offering with Phoenix and Phoenix Rising. And I listened to Abraham. I'm doing her live streams now, which she's starting to put some up for free on YouTube, by the way, Esther Hicks. I like to receive from me. You know, I need a spiritual mama. And so I love learning, but where it feels easy, where I feel mirrored, where I feel loved, where I feel seen, not the people who are like, you know, and so yesterday I was making fun of how we've become colloquial with Marie Kondo, everything in your life. And That would be an example for Robin of stressy. I'm not good enough and I need to learn how to perfect myself. So that's for me, a good example of what feels supportive and loving and what feels stressy and probably not needed. It's better to have somebody helping us say, be one with your dust bunnies and beautiful mess. Sometimes in my stories, I just share my messy counters. Beautiful. It's beautiful. Look at it. The way sometimes more dishes out on the counter collects light and sparkles through the room. Wow. I have signed up for watercolor classes before. Melanie and Tanya here have some beautiful courses that they do. And I receive those because I want to learn how to express myself more fully. That's another beautiful example of doing these things. Yeah, so there's a difference when I am a leader, I am somebody amazing, and how can I support myself even more fully? Sometimes things will come in and you can just say, yep, this is the answer. I'm going to be more expressed as me. I'm not going to change me because me is amazing. So I'm going to catch up here, you guys. Good morning, Kimberly. Education, moi. Yeah. Aggie, what you just said, when we leave, I would get off stage, I would leave a class situation, leave a retreat, even left my wedding. I mean, when it was over, I don't mean left. There is this dip for a moment, but how would it be to label it self-critical ego dip? It is not the true dip. So it's just chatter. It's just chatter. It doesn't matter. That chatter doesn't matter. Yeah, chatter doesn't matter. Yeah, so I know that this is not unique to just me, but I have this story that I'm too fat, ugly, not good enough to shine. I often feel that shining doesn't suit me and it's better I be in the background. So, yeah, so bye, Caitlin. Here we go. This is a perfect example. That chatter doesn't matter. I feel like we spend it's a disproportionate amount of time understanding and learning about the voice of the ego, the voice of our shadow, the voice of our self-confidence, crunchiness. Let's today decide, do I want that story or not? Do I like that story or not? I mean, yes or no? I vote no. There is way too much sparkle in you that wants to come forward, in me, in all of us. And you putting the lid on it, it's just not nice, okay? That's what I'm going to say. Don't put the lid on your own sparkle. It's not nice. I'm looking at myself in the camera right now. I see my bags. I see my wrinkles. I see my face is red because I've been having hot flashes. I did not sleep all the way through the night. I'm here and I love myself and I want to shine and I want to be of service. And when you think about it that way, you just have no choice. So the people who didn't support you in shining did not get it. I had a very narcissistic mother who often would say words like that to me. You're making me feel bad about myself. I would come home with something special or some award or just, even the day I got engaged, she did not greet any of that with joy or encouragement. And that's on them. Please return that to sender. Return to sender. Send it back. You want to shine. That's all there is to it. We're not even just, I love that. We're not even going to entertain it today because it's not real. False evidence appearing real. And I thank you for sharing that though so much. Yeah, I need to hear it too. You are the change. Listen to the woman. Yeah. Oh, and Tanya made these earrings for me. Favorite earrings. Favorite earrings. Our dust bunnies have morphed into tumbleweeds. That's my husband saying that. Yeah, I already outed myself, so I love it. I'm looking around here. It's a beautiful mess. You know what it looks like? it looks like people who've decided to really take up residence and enjoy their home. What could be wrong with that? And when I think about trying to be cleanly, who am I doing that for? Certainly not for me. Certainly not for you. You don't need my floor to be clean to receive this message today, did you? It's just a question, but when you ask these good questions, you get amazing results. Number one, chatter doesn't matter, baby. That's right. Let's memorize that. That's a good phrase for today. Yeah. Yeah. Exactly. Josie, you guys are drawing. I like it. It's fun, we don't have to be doing this. If there was ever a gift in this time, there are so many gifts, am I right? Screw the routines. Chuck them. I'll say chuck. Yeah. Why? Let's do it different. This is a time so much is falling away in beautiful ways. We can let go and reevaluate what's wanting to come back. So, continuing on, you're a leader. You're in a position to lead. By being you, that's how you're going to do it. Now, the stories that repeat. All of us have past repeating stories, do we not? Raising 2 hands, and if I could raise 2 feet now, I would. Repeating past stories. I woke up this morning, and my old familiar story was right there. It's like before I could even get up and hug myself. Are you guys hugging yourself in the mornings? Good morning. I love you. This is a great day. Anything you want, you're going to do it. Your whole day is for you today. What do you want to do? Just sweet. I appreciate you. You did a nice job. What a lovely, whatever. Just really give yourself this moment to enter into the day properly as the sacred being you truly are. Right? Because you truly are. I'll have thoughts too, though. The ego's just trying, but the chatter doesn't matter. This is a good phrase. But you'll have repeating past stories. You'll have situations that keep coming to you. Stories. You know what yours are. I definitely know what mine are. Here's where we're going to make a new move if you're open. And that is to say, what do I need to do here? Because I'm not interested in getting on the square dance again with this. You recognize stuff. Some of us have stories that have been with us since kindergarten about who we are and what we need to do. And, do good today and make this a practice to go, hey, this old. Really old. I know it. And do I even want it? If I could chuck it, would I? Yeah. So ask a better question now. What do I need to do here? What do I need to do here? If you see yourself as whole and holy, if you see yourself as holy, how could you ever believe you could be caught in a cycle of not being good enough or needing to fix yourself or whatever? It's just not. It's really like exiting the beautiful light spaces you're in and entering the dark disco. And friends, this week's podcast is so good. I listened to it and there's a lot of references to the dark disco and dropping your flashlight and searching for the door. I cracked myself up listening back. So I really encourage you, if you have a little time on your hands now, put that podcast on and have some more joy and sparkles with me. Yeah. So if you see yourself as whole now and not perpetually healing, this is another piece. Now, some of you are sharing stories. We've got our old stories. There you go. We've got our old stories, but how long are we going to carry them with us in our little black bag, dragging it around? David White talks about the big trash, the big black bag. You've got this big Glad bag you're dragging everywhere you go. Glad is a brand in the States, black bag, full of your stories and your upsets, you know? What if we just decided to let go? Or we opened the bag in the wind and said, I set you free. I set you free. I set you free. And, you know, I think about my mother now, and I feel so much love for her and appreciation, because everything I'm able to share with you is because of that time, you know, those things that were said or done. And I celebrate, I'm proud of myself that I'm not stuck there still affirming my victimhood or my badness, you know, because I had somebody who didn't have my back, blah, blah, blah. She was, in my heart, a friend on the journey, helping me to learn. She really came to teach me how to claim my power, how to claim my authentic knowing. And I learned a lot from her, truly. But once I really decided to stop, I know I talk about her a lot, but I hope you hear the difference, that I really admire her, and I can say she had work to do that she just didn't do. She couldn't do, you know. This one thing that's been so interesting, listening to Carolyn Mace talk in her Phoenix series, and she has a lot of free videos, brand new stuff. So she's probably talking about things in lots of places. Don't feel like you have to pay money to study with her now. But she was saying, you know, in the yesterday, the one I listened to, 1945, during the nuclear age, coming to the end of World War II, that's a lot of us. I'm 51. That's our parents' era. And she did such a beautiful job of saying, you know, our parents did not have the awakening opportunities that we have. The age of energy. I mean, the mystics knew, and in the East, they knew chakras, aura, all these things. But here in the States, probably there in Europe, were we thinking about, let me expand my field, let me be one with the light, I am a sparkle being, I'm a leader? No, we were like, they were coming out of a time that we know what it's like today. You know, this experience we're having, you know, we can to really feel into this place, you know, and trust that our parents just didn't have it. They were not, our generation is much more evolved because of them. So it's just a new way to roll with the energy. Yeah. Evolution is the key there. You know, we need to evolve. We must evolve. And those of us feeling like we're in a state of perpetually healing our badness is just an offering to you. Yep. Melanie, in 1945, that was a beautiful lesson. Melanie and I are kind of studying together. I'm going to say that we are, but it's so good. Good morning, Meredith. So what would it be like to let go, to set our hostages free? You know, the people we've imprisoned in our stories, maybe we've imprisoned them in ourselves, in our hearts. Set them free. Free, set them free. Sting said it best. Let them go. Let it go. If you really want to be your awesome sparkle heart selves, then stories about your badness or you can't get it together, or even how your mother is always letting you down, or your father, or you know what I'm saying, or a sibling. I realized, like, in me, I would never say this about you. If you said it about yourself, I would applaud you. But on some level, we realize I've been using this as an excuse to hold back my light. What if I just went forward? Just went forward in what I love. It's so amazing. What a gift. Then you can say thank you. I look at my mother today. I call her, she feels nothing like a mother to me, and that has been consistent. But once I claimed that for myself, it's very freeing. I can look at her as an inspiration in many, many ways. You know, I was thinking the other day how she gave me my first laptop. She knew how to work a laptop before I did. And she faxed me something. She said, hang up the phone, plug in this little thing into the side of this thing. I'm going to send you a fax. I was like, what? I don't even understand. And the fax came in on my laptop. This is really going back to like the 80s. And she had handwritten, "Hi, Robin," something like that. And I was like, oh my God, my mother is a wizard. In so many ways, my mother is a wizard, So it frees you up to admire and appreciate and love what you couldn't have before because you weren't really in alignment with the love. Isn't that awesome? I'm going to say hallelujah. So, yeah, the last piece is just we can claim what we feel was lost. What we feel we still need. We're still trying to figure out. We're still trying to gain access to. What doors are you still waiting to open for you? What doors are you still waiting to open for you? I'm high-fiving you back. Hallelujah. I love it. Still waiting, I realize in so many ways, for me, I was born to do this time with you every day. I see it now that this was always what was coming for me. My journey is very different than what I once thought. And so I spent a lot of time trying to open other doors for myself, trying. And when I finally learned to say, fork it, and let that stuff go and just said, tell me what you would have me do, to the Holy Spirit. My Course in Miracles practice truly has just, for me. I hope and trust that your right way, because there are a bajillion paths to study, that you're finding your right one too. Really healed me. And now it's like, this is what I'm meant to do. And it honors and celebrates who I am the best. This is effortless and easy for me. So I love it. So, yeah. So that's pretty much the message today. Pretty much in a nutshell. We need to reclaim what we feel we've been striving for or what we lost. I was listening to some friends the other day. I always wanted to be an architect. I always wanted to do this. I still haven't read all these books I want to read, And I was listening thinking, why are you stressing yourself out? Why are you choosing to overwhelm yourself in your head? Why? So just think about that. All these stories we carry about our not enoughness or our, I'm too fat, I'm too, too fluffy. I learned a new word for that yesterday, which is just tickling me to know. And I'm too fluffy. Yeah. Let's go. We're too awesome. We're too awesome for that. So I'm glad to know it was a good message today. And I send you so much love. Let yourself play if you can. Unwind if you can. Just be easy if you can, a little bit today. And do consider, what have you been carrying and struggling? If only I get this person to give me the blessing, this person to say yes to me. If only they would acknowledge me, or if only I, could become famous or an author or a record, whatever. The stories are so big. So many, so varied. How can you let that go and step into the grace and the beauty that you truly are now? Yeah. I am that. I am statements are so powerful. So, yeah. I am the Word. In the beginning, the Word was with God, and the Word was God. So when we say I am healed, and you are healed. You are healed. You are healed. So it's a powerful thing to speak the truth instead of anything else. So friends, that's it. I hope you have a gorgeous day today, or evening. Do luxuriate in the knowing that you are beautiful and you are a leader and you're already there. And I'm going to see you in the morning here. The replay will be up on YouTube by 2 o'clock Chicago time. Please. Wasn't it cool, Carol? You just like you were right in the groove. A few of you really were right in the groove already, you know? Good morning, Jesper. So this replay will be in the stories and it'll be on YouTube by 2 o'clock. And I would love your support if you would share this with somebody, mention it to somebody, share a post about it, share it, I don't know. Of course, I welcome your financial contributions. All of these things are links in my profile. Or if you'd like to buy a super awesome course, I teach some amazing, I think, things, you know, just more Robin on this level. There's light worker, there's healers, there's Course in Miracles, and even the audios of each of these lives. I think we began March 28th. So, wow, talk about continuity. So just lots of ways to support the love. And I'm honored to be your internet mama, your spirit. We say spirit mama. I'm your internet mama. That's great. Thank you. Yeah. Watch the replay, baby. Thanks, Tanya. I appreciate it. I need to know it too. So I love when you say that. I need to hear it. I appreciate that. I need to be reminded. And there's nothing wrong with that. You know, if you're a little bit insecure, think about it's part of your sparkle, you know, humility and insecurity. I feel they roll together, and humble hearts are best. So maybe I'll always have a little bit of that wobbly, but I don't mind. I'm not going to fix it hard. Anyway, I love you. I'm hanging up because I'll just keep going. Have a great day. I'll see you in the morning. It's me, Robin. It's me, Robin. Thanks. Thank you. Bye.